The charm, the charm. I hope this is okay for me. Yep. The charm, the charm. Yesterday I shockalized you guys. Oh my God. Now I know how much you guys love me. Now I know. I know I'm so blessed to have you guys. I hope I'm loud and clear. Hey, Cecilia. The charm, the charm, the charm is here. Am I loud and clear? Because, well, I just want to take it easy today. It's been a little bit heavy day for me, but I think I said I kept you guys waiting the whole day yesterday. I'm sorry about that, but it's okay. So we make up for some little chats and see how far we can go for today. You know, lots of things are happening right there. Yes, Cecilia, Cecilia, I love you. We love you. We scared the hell out of us. I'm so sorry about that. I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, but now I discovered how much you guys love me. And I love you guys too. It's back to back. So that's life. Yeah, but I hope I'm clear, loud and clear. So if not, I think it's okay. So, how are you guys doing today? Welcome, 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 Picture Thinker. Welcome, Cecilia. Welcome, The Charm. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Vico Real _ space. Wow, Jason and Gina. Hey, welcome, guys. Welcome. Here we are today. It's just a parlor, a sit talk. We've heard it all, we've seen it all. So we're just going to go on the flow a little bit. It's better than not having something, But yesterday, I'm sorry, but it was my first test drive to see how the silent live stream works. And when I wake up, the reactions I saw, oh my God, I was so moved, and I realized you guys are there for me. Thank you, guys. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. B2, welcome to the house. So Cecilia, okay, Cecilia is here too. Yeah, Jason and Gina, are you guys still in Nairobi, or are you guys back to the States? Yeah, Jason and Gina, are you guys still in Kenya or Nairobi, or back to the States? Wow, it's like you guys really take your time there and to enjoy, the free nature and all that. Okay, we're home. Oh, he said, unfortunately, we're home. No, that means you're still in love with Kenya. That means you guys found something really good there. Grazie, Griffiths. Thank you for joining the show. Thank you very much. I appreciate you guys. Wow. Well, I'm still looking forward. Maybe probably one day I should be in that Kenya. It's in my bucket of a destination. I want to get there. B2. You're welcome, welcome, welcome. Sorry guys, B2. Sorry about yesterday. I love you guys. Back to back, please. It was just my first trial because I just wanted to see how that works. And well, it was a sort of but I could see all your emotional, reactions. And, you know, it was really, too close to my heart. And anyway, well, today I have to talk to you guys and give my apology. And also, that gives me a good feeling that I have people out there that are there for me. Thank you, guys. Hey, Kung Fu, I can see you. Welcome to the house. Thank you for joining the show. And Ransford Fiti, welcome. Thank you from England, from London. Welcome, welcome, you welcome. Maria Brazao, yeah, I am here. I am here. I'm not going to run away today. I'm here with you guys. Thank you for joining the show. Thank you very much. Thank you. Please like the chat as you come in. Let's raise it up a little bit. It's still nice to have that on. So, well, Maria, welcome to the house. So today we always just talk about a little of what is happening in the town, and that's it in the city, and it's just the daily routine talk, and it's something that it's everywhere, but we all glued to the YouTube, to hear more. The most of it all was the yesterday's banger that never really happened. I waited for it, but I had some important assignments that took me off, and by the time I could finish to come up, and I just couldn't get a hold of that video. I went to the Mora's channel. I couldn't find anything. And so what I see is just some bits from what people saw. And I don't have my own personal clip on that. So it's difficult to place somebody's own. But I try to listen to a bit of everything. And I come to realize that Mama Casta wasn't there. Well, we all knew it will happen in that way because probably she didn't want to fool herself anymore, to allow the small child to bring her before the audience of how many millions of people and say, you said this, you said this. Now tell the audience, ordering. So I think she tried to avoid that ordering because that was exactly what that really probably, made her rethink, is it really necessary for me to come here because I'm going to be pushed to the wall, I'm going to be pinned down and ask, you want a donation, say something here, you have to discredit the other group and embrace my own group to be able to have this gold mine resources coming in. But she saw it all. So I'm very glad that, she kept away from it. Hello, Sonia. Welcome to the house. Thank you, Sonia. So it was great that, she skipped that, shenanigans, that, what should I say, that Secos, that Mora Secos, because it was going to be another Mora Secos featuring the mother as the principal. Is it, what should I even say? When you go to in movies, you have the movie directors, you have the other components of it that really brings out this story. So he wanted to fix her in that position, but I think she saw everything, and then she said, no, you're not going to mock me or use me this time. After all, she's receiving the first donations came from our own side to her, direct to her, before these other people said, no, we wanted a GoFund. And that GoFund was with a purpose to defraud her, because at the end of the day, there's no way she would have had much from that. It could have been just a token, a percentage of that. So, but I was glad that she was able to, skip that shenanigan, that whole circus, because it could have been chaos after that. And the whole news could have been upside down. But now some people are disappointed. They have to start looking for how to make money to start flying, because already that was India project. That was India. It's a broken project. A gold mine, a devastated gold mine that boom, that hit the rock, hard rock, and it stood there. So now, who do we have on the line now? Whose neck is on the neck now? Whose neck is on the wire now, on the line now? It's the JU. So it's for him to be able to navigate his way out as early as possible, because he had said for him, Mora had said the GoFund must stop. That is left for Uncle JU. So JU, what are you waiting for? But I keep also reiterating one word, that JU probably need a family to help him. He's not able to manage his situation. He's not able to do that. He's not able to do that. Yeah, he's not able to manage his situation. He can have some health issues. Sometimes when dementia start kicking in with people, sometimes you see some sort of behaviors like this, and you look at the age and you see better. People should be able to understand the family should be able to understand him more, because this is somebody that, they live together, they do a lot of things together. So when you see him start backsliding a little bit, he might not even be aware of what he's doing. He might even be convinced that he's doing the right thing, whereas he's not in control of his head again. He's not in control of that part of him again. So the family is supposed to step in to help him and tell him the dangers of what he's facing. It's a difficult progress. It's a difficult situation to manage somebody that has started having the dementia problem. So I don't have any receipt that he has it, but the way he behaves, it seems like somebody that is just beginning to have that symptom. So he's not able to manage situations. He sees this family as semi-demi God, and he's necessarily not ever going to, earn anything from them. Instead, he'll be losing. At the end of the day, he can also end up losing his freedom. At this age, you go inside, you get inside, locked up at this age. So I don't know how that is going to work out, but we just pray some family members of his who are watching the channel should be able to stand up to tell uncle, withdraw, stay behind, and enjoy your pension age. He should enjoy his pension age. This is his pension age, just things very easy, even on charity level or what have you, but not joining a scammer. What will it profit him? Nothing. So yeah, Gracie Griffith said Marwa and the mongoose said they had been in contact and speaking to Castor on the phone. So Castor knows what's going on with everything. Well, we don't really seem to understand anything. That's why I've always said that the Castor supposed to come out, but it's not coming out. We don't even know nothing, whether he's in the hospital, whether she's in Nairobi. We don't know nothing. So the champ said Casa knows their true intentions and they shared it with her mother. Yes, the mother is always the first contact that you can, say a lot of things. You can really, really say what that is really bothering you. So I believe the mother knows a little bit about them. This shenanigans, even from when they were going out, we saw that jealousy was there because Castor was shining. Castor was more beautiful than Demon. Castor was more presentable in her way of doing things, even when she was presenting all her contents and all that, the editing, everything was top notch. So that time we all said probably Dee was jealous of her because anyway, they went together. Castor came out. Castor came out neat, smart, beautiful girl, beautiful. So we loved her. We loved her. We were always, oh, baby Castor, everybody. And at the end, we saw the mom with her, and we knew. Most of us suggested it could be jealousy. It could be because Castor can pass as a good girl better than her. Castor has more character. Castor look more beautiful. Castor knows how to talk with people, how to relate with people. So we don't know afterwards if when their friendship broke up, whether they were able to mend fences. That is still what we don't know. Talk less of talking about this disaster that happened to her. And with the disaster, there is no sympathy from their face, from their voices towards this Castor. It's all about the money, like attacking a bee. It's all about the money. That's what we saw here. So the champ said he thinks everyone is beneath him and that he is always right. Yeah, that's what he thinks. That's why sometimes some sort of what should I even call it? Some people have it and they don't even know. That can't just be controlling them, driving them. They don't really realize what they're doing. So but because they have blind followers. I think that's what that even give them the encouragement to continue. So Justin and Jenna said, JU is just a pawn. That man needs to focus on his grandkids and keep his behind off Whitey. Yes, Justin and Jenna. That's why I said probably he has this dementia in the early stage. It starts like this. Most people that I know, it starts like this. They don't even understand. They don't even know what they're doing. They think they're right, but it's not right, because when you look at the age, you look at everything. So it's only the family that could have, come in, try to save him. He needs that help. They really need help. He doesn't really. Yes, I think sometimes even when he talks, he look confused. If you guys watch him while he talks, he looks a little bit confused. So he needs direction, and the only people that can help him, are the kids or the grandchildren. That's all. To tell grandpa or pa, slow down. Where you're going to? It's going to lead you locked inside for the rest of your natural life. Is that what you want? Because at this age, what are you gaining from these people? Just nothing. And why do this? So somebody from the inner circles, from the family, needs to sit him down to straighten out things for him. Alone, he cannot do it. I tell you guys, he's not going to change, except he needs help. That's what I see there, because you keep seeing him going down, down, down. You can imagine. Well, so, and the champ said Marwa needed her to fulfill his scam. Why did he cancel his scam yesterday? He could have had it, but once he realized there was nothing in it for him, he shut it down, claiming his life was hacked. That's it. Mora never does anything that will never progress him. He never. He only goes straight to something that will be of use to him, something that he can take back, take something back home. Because right now, like the journey he's planning to come back home now, he was sure from that money he's going to be able to buy a car for the family. Well, he's talking about a big car, Mercedes or something. So baby Casa's mom would have only had a token, a peanut. When he has 100%, I think 97 or 90 will be his own. And if he could give them 10%, that time he will want to minimize everything. He will want to know exactly what is the cost of that treatment in the hospital, so that he can control the money, can say, no, this is enough. This is what they want. Okay, let me give it straight to the hospital. And the rest, he will keep it behind. So, but he realized it's never going to happen. It's not going to work. And they said, what am I doing here? Hey, Vimuelo, welcome to the house. In there. Hello, in there. Welcome to the house. Thank you for joining the show, in there. So, Vimuelo, how are you today? Good to see you. Thank you. Thank you for joining the show. So, and Mora realized this wasn't going to work out. And he said, the mom is not even here. Better to shut it down. And whether to, to also personalize the content, so that we will not have something to report about. But I'm very sure most reactors would have recorded him live. But it's just that I had something that took me away, and I just couldn't get on it. But immediately I came back, that yesterday, I went straight to his channel to see if I could get it. Then I realized it wasn't there. Then I checked everywhere, and I said, what is happening here? Before I entered JT's live, and they said, oh, he took it down. Then I said, well, then it was for a purpose, because he failed to, achieve what he wanted. So that was it. Kung Fu. Yeah, you cannot split a bank transfer. Yeah, that's true. That's true. We know all that. The thing is that they seem to forget that they are dealing with intelligent reactors, people that are highly intelligent, and the intelligent keyboard reactors are here, and they know most of how the system works. Even children, young children of nowadays, when you tell them something, they Google it to find out exactly, and Google will tell them exactly what it is. So that is what they failed. They're still using the old era tactics to extract things from people, to use people to get something from people. Because it's like the manipulation never stops. Or everybody that they want to use, it must be people that are really in need, a victim of circumstances. Because like Casa's case, the situation is heavy. When you sit up to that point, and they all know the only way we can get this done, first push away the intelligent reactors, brush them aside, bring in the mother to brush them aside. And after that, we take over. So it was stage plan, plan A, plan B. So they had succeeded in plan A, then plan B. Now the final plan, the final onslaught, execution, final execution. But they fell short because the cards were no more balancing on the table. And the table started cracking, the wall started cracking. And this is exactly what we saw. Hello, former, welcome to the house. Thank you for joining the show. Marigold, I made it today. Thank you for joining the show. Thank you. So they saw the card finally cracking, because it wasn't going to hold anymore, because it wasn't meant to be, because the intelligent reactors and the people outside started questioning, asking questions. Uncle Jay, you never had a rapport relationship. Is not related to this family. So on whose ground, on whose authority are you fronting for by opening this account? And who are you reporting to about this account? Not directly to the family, but to the Moras. And now the Moras say that the card is no more balancing. Then they want to shift everything. We're not the one. It's the Uncle J.U. that is handling it. But who brought Uncle J.U. into the picture? Who gave him the authority to even open it? And when you go to open an account like that, go fund like that, on what basis? About a sick person? Who is this person? Who is this sick person? Where is the medical report about this sick person? And which hospital and all that? But I just don't know. J.U. lives in New York before moving to Atlanta. I thought she was a regular guy, but I see a different person here. My God. Okay, let's see. The champ said J.U. better return every dime he collected, or criminal charges will be brought against him from GoFundMe. Maybe he released 600 to him. After that, he needed Casa's money information. Yeah, he needed information, but information failed to come. That was it. So Sonia said, if you made a donation request, a refund immediately. Yeah, that's it. And Marigold, so Fanta, okay. And Kung Fu, one cannot split a GoFundMe international bank wire transfer to multiple bank accounts. GoFundMe only allows for a single beneficiary to receive funds from a fundraiser. That's it. That's it. That's how it's supposed to be. But they will not choose to that part. They wanted it to go 2, 3 middle people, so that in the end, every point, connecting point that the money gets to, from JU, Mora, probably from Mora, D, then the mother, then the hospital. That's about 5 bus stop. Let me put it like that, 5 bus stop. So, and all of them will have their own cuts. And the final, probably Casa's mom would have had almost nothing. And the hospital finally, they could say, okay, let's find out exactly how much the hospital is taking. Let's find out exactly. Let's find exactly, so that they will know that they will give the mother a little tip, just a little tip, to shut up. But I think the mother probably would have been, advised by people that these people, you're never going to get what they're telling you. The better for you, let's keep, having something better for you. Keep, taking from the direct donations, in which the intelligent reactors had, send out, and keyboard reactors had sent out too, for people to donate directly, privately to her. So I think that is the only good money that she has received. And I will also, she's supposed to also send thank you to people that had sent this money to her, because this other one has got nothing to do with the Moras. No, the Moras went after the GoFund, where they will be able to split it, but they failed to know that international transfer, especially from the US, that it takes a procedure and all that. It takes a process, and the end destination is what that they really want to release the money for, either CASTA or the hospital. CASTA could have nominated the hospital. I am in this hospital, and I want the fund to be, paid to this hospital, and they put it in her account. Already they have an estimate, an estimation, bill of the treatment. So they would have known each time the money comes, this is what they need for this session of chemo, this session of chemo, because sometimes it comes in session by session, and they continue, trying to see how far, how, the progress that the shoe is making, if need be to continue, or if need be to keep it out, or there has to be, some sort of operation and all that. But as we all know, India is the cheapest medical destination for people from Africa. We all know that very well. It's the cheapest, almost all every part of Africa, they go there. Even kidney transplant, they go there because it's easier to source it there than whether in Europe, whether in America, because you have to stand in line, you have to be in the queue, and it could be something very, very urgent and all that. But there, it's always easier. So, to talk about this situation of Castor, it's about putting things straight to these people that are involved, that they seem not to understand how every system works in every country, because they feel they know too much. They think they can outsmart the people in Yabo Hanse, but not international intelligent people. They just forget about that part. That there are people that are more intelligent than them. They just seem to forget about that. Okay, let me see. Justin and Gina, exactly. You don't know these people. Marwa used him. He stole the Afro Indian GoFundMe. So he thought it was easy. Yes, no, please. Yeah, that's true. He thought this time it was going to be easy. Hello, Kampala. Welcome to the house. Auto 718, welcome to the house. Thank you for joining the show. Thank you. So he thought, because they succeeded with the Indian, African Indian children, and everything was pocketed, everything. Not even one Indian child was lifted to Africa, not even one. Because even if the money was just 10,000, from India to Kenya, probably 1,000 or $1,200. So even for 5 kids, or at most 3 or 4, if they have to say, okay, we'll need some money for their logistics, feeding and all that, then something's supposed to have also been left for them. But they choose to pocket everything. And at the end of the day, they come back again, The Mama Lola's own was still another eye-opener, because loads of people, they contributed. But then at the end, where was that money? Because even Mama Lola's house, the ceiling wasn't there. We didn't see the ceiling. And a lot of other small things. The money remaining could have been enough to build 2 or 3 of that house of Mama Lola to other places, Grandma Lola. So, but it didn't happen. Hello, Kazan, welcome to the house. Thank you for joining the show. Thank you. EBB, thank you for popping in. Thank you, guys. Thank you. So all that wasn't there. Cecilia Herbert said, JG, I was screaming like, get Mora, auntie, get him. You guys were lucky you went through it. Honestly, I missed it. I thought I could get it. I scrolled everywhere. I went to his channel. There was nothing. I said, oh my God, what really happened there? So what I'm just saying is from what I heard, that it really happened, that the auntie came out to say they did not want this fund. So at that point, I think that should have been the closing of the final curtain about this GoFund. They're supposed to go back, close it, and probably report to GoFund that the donors should be able to, retrieve their money. But whereby that GoFund is still on till now. What is their intention? Because the family said, we don't need it. They have a reason why they said they don't need it. So why keep the GoFund running? And how are you going to do it? Do you have any medical certificate about Castor? Do you guys know where he is? You're not in contact anymore. The Mora probably no more in contact with him. Probably the mother does not even want to talk to the Moras again. And JU, you've never had direct contact. Anyway, Mora said, oh, he'll give their phone number, the contact of the mother to JU, but we don't know if he has had communication with the mother up till now. Okay, let's see what Gina and Jason said. What did JU said? I am opening this GoFundMe for a sick woman. don't know who lives in Africa. I don't know who lives in Africa. I could have told them they would fail for free. That's true. Imagine for this sick woman in Africa, he doesn't know anything about cancer. He probably doesn't even know the last name or the last name of the mother. And now what are you going to tell Go Fawn? Yeah, he forgets he's living in the US. He's not living in Africa. That loads and loads of things can go, can go away. But there it is a system, an existing system that functions. That's the thing. So Marigold said the 60,000 corn bounce like Mora's fish. He is so pissed. He ordered a cockroach, cock knuckles to attack Gentoo today. Yeah, he's so pissed off. He never believed it. So now it's like he said, if you're throwing away something, it's better you keep something, but you never know. We went back home. He's talking about kitchen. He's talking about this. He's talking about a car. Man, an idle man, a beggar. You mentioning all these things because I could watch a little bit of his life and I said, man, what is he here to talk about? He's mentioning he needs a swimming pool there. He needs a car. Oh, he like Mercedes, and the wife like big cars. But we saw the first time that Rocio started going to driving school there. How many months ago? A woman of her age in a civilized world. She never had a driving license. Normally, it's the first thing children from developed world, once they turn 18, the parents help them go through driving school. It's the first thing that they give them. In fact, most of them on their 18th birthday, they give them a check for the driving school to go and learn driving. Only maybe the ones that don't really have. But modern families, they always keep that present. Yeah, we'll send you on your 18th birthday, what do you want? And the child will say, I want to go to driving school, I want to have a driving license. And they give. But Rocio never had that. And you're saying, oh, my woman like big cars. I like Mercedes. And whose pocket? Where is it going to come from? That's what I keep asking. So hello, Kazan. Kazan said, Vico Casta's family smelled a rat and wanted nothing to do with the scamming family, and probably Kenge placed some demands which the mom was not ready to meet. Kazan, exactly. You got the jingle. You got the tingo. It's possible he gave her some demand. This is how we're going to do it. But just come before the audience and just say something. It is possible. And the lady could have looked at it and said, hell, where am I going to? Am I really going to real hell or what? Is this the kind of hell that I'm looking for? No. Then he sent his sister, we don't need this help because it came with a condition. So now, Kazan, you said something very, very interesting here. So it came with a condition. It's possible that is why he said, no, we don't need this help. Sorry. So this is exactly what I'm saying here because Mora never does anything free. There must be condition attached to all the things that they want to do. So Kung Fu said someone got their refund. It's now 13,600 and something, when yesterday there was $200 more than today. Okay, it's possible because some people would have started asking for their refund. And I think people have the right to also directly ask the refund from the GoFund company that this project is no more going on and they need their money. So with that, obviously, they'll contact JU. Yeah, people need their refund. What do you say? So that's why the family should advise him to shut down that GoFund for now, because making a refund too will also take a process. So that's what he needs to do. But I don't know if he doesn't have family, children, or grandchildren, that they say, Pop, Grandpa, wake up, you're sleeping. Wake up. He needs to wake up, because if not, he's going to end up locked up there for the rest of his natural life. If he gets locked up there, I don't know how long he can survive it. Then he can also end up losing his home. Yeah, because if the money is not there, if he had given it out already to the Kenges, then how is he going to pay it back? If his house is mortgage free, even when there's a little mortgage on it, they can still take it to be able to refund the money to people. So, and we don't even know how many of the account that they did open, because we learned that that is not the only GoFund account, but there are other GoFund accounts being opened. But who are the people behind it? That's what we still don't know. So there's a lot. There's fire in the mountain, guys. So just Gina again. Okay, I know Marwa. Trust me, he is pissed. Lamo, I'm so happy he felt. Yes, that is true. Everybody's happy because if not, it will look like an everyday thing that he does this and he succeed. No matter what people are talking, they're just talking. We're going to get there at the end. So this time, Mama Casa showed him and said, "Hey, if this is the condition for the donation, I think I better stay away." That's it. So, and Auto said he knew Mama Casa was not coming to the live. So it took him a good minute to come up with a plan. Yes, that's true. Because it's possible the lady had said, sorry, I'm not going to appear in that TV, in that in your premiere, and later on it will become just something like what your sister did, because probably the lady did not expect that the sister would have asked her a question. Say it here, mention name. When you order somebody like that, sometimes unprepared, she could just say something. So I think this is what that happened to the Mother Caster. She just said, okay, yeah, AM. And that's it. So I think she would have reflected and said, am I going to take this again? And after that, my name will be rolling and rolling. Why don't I back off? Or probably the ultimatum what he's given me is not what I want. It's what I see here is only something that will benefit him. Or all the conditions, loads of things they would have asked her, and she would have reflected upon it and said, no, better to step behind before it gets too nasty. So, and Gracia Griffith said, now Marwa is walking around that junkyard like a lost dog, rat, thinking about how the hell he is going to get back to Kenya empty-handed, as he said. Yeah, that's true. He's going to go start from the scratch. And well, his family is there. After all, the wife has a YouTube. He has a YouTube earning. So why don't both of them? The wife has to do something too. They have a child together. So this is what that I saw there. So Nomfuneko, welcome. Thank you for joining the show. The one for the Indian boys was opened by Aaron Dante. Yes, they used each other back to back. And Aaron too, probably I think he learned a lot from there, or probably would have handed everything because of love for D. And remember that very time too, Aaron, D helped Aaron. He said, okay, he said that land was for their project. And the father showed us that land. They went to that land along the bigger road there, that this is the land. Probably it was from part of that money from the Indian children, to have that project. But right now, who owns that land? It's Demon that owns that land. And that's it. So Aaron left just like that. I'm not even sure that he even saw the the other side of Demon, that everybody said it's not too it's not too good. So we're not even sure that it even got to that extent. So at the end of the day, well, he saw it was a difficult task, and he tried to buy off silence for content from some content creators not to talk, and everybody kicked him out, rejected that his money, and at the end he went quiet because he knew how dirty it was. That because of these guys, I'm going to tarnish my business, my everything. I might lose everything if IRS come after me. But it's like Jay, you never even look back to see that somebody had withdrawn after having this experience with this GoFund with these guys. That's why I said Jayu has lost the steering. It's no more, it's like driving a car. The steering is just driving itself. You're no more in control. He's no more in control. He doesn't know what he's doing. He needed help. So informer team said Condad was telling the police to shoot Gentoo. When is this? Is this today? Yeah. Something always happened there. These guys, unless they're ready to stand up to fight and liberate themselves, nobody is going to fight for them. They have to do something. Yeah, they have to make a protest. They just have to help themselves. That's serious. That's serious. Gracie Griffith said, EBB, is it a magic mushroom? We don't know. Maybe he's going to take it to Africa to help him. And the champ said, wow. And he calls himself a man of God. Is there any God in that village, in that church? It looks like the temple of, what should I even say? It's not the place for anybody to go because it's all with these people. No, 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 no. So, and then Maureen, welcome to the house. Did I say hello? Welcome, Maureen, to the house. Mannerless children, full stop. Yes, that's true. They don't have manners. They are ill, rest, and well, if you see, the mother was the queen of Yabo Hanse, the Elizabeth of Taylor of Yabo Hanse, and all that stuff. So whatever they do is almost something. I mean, they only attack money. Morality is the last thing in their mind. But only that when you see them in the church, then you think they could be a good example, but they prove that religion does not even exist. With what they do, it proves that religion, you should not even put your mind about religion. Just go after if you can defraud somebody, and that's it. So that's exactly what's been happening here. So, just Ranjina said he needed a diaper money. Yeah, that's true. He got more. Gentle, okay. Cecilia said gentle knee, swollen hands, bruised. Wow, was it so bad? Wow. Okay, Sonia, Diana. How to? I have to. Okay, because I had a lot to say. Oh, okay, Kevin, welcome to the house. What's new? Yeah, it's still about the same old story that is, moving around the street. So we just some sort of, rewinding it gradually, and it's not going to be more than that. Kenge has not been able to get his hand into that gold mine of Castor. So the gold mine of Castor has finally crashed, and they now let him rethink, about his steps and the which way to go again, because they never lack way to think of how to, milk out something. So I think now they have to start the plan all over again. So that's exactly what it is. So Kazan said Vico Kenge contradicted himself. First, on Saturday, Kenge was asking donors to go and donate to Casa's mom with details provided. Second, yesterday, he was said they would only be talking about GoFundMe. Yeah, that's true, because he would have recalculated his steps. The money goes direct to the mother, the Casa's mom. Then it will be difficult to get my bids. So better GoFund, where I can have a total control, and who is going to be the manager of this GoFund? JU. JU is somebody we can put under control. So all of them in the family would have agreed, yes, let's use a JU. Uncle, you hear? Uncle, what did you say? So now the sweet, like the real blood uncle, comes in, kicks in. And uncle too is somehow not being able to coordinate, to know the from his left to his right. That's it. So Kevin said, Vico Real, that's GoFundMe still functioning. Yes, that's what I said earlier, still functioning. Jayu said today that he is privately wiring money to Casta's mother. Did Casta's mother send the required documents to Donny Dunkley? That is what we don't know, because unless we see he shows us the receipt that he's been able to wire the money privately to her, because without Casta's mother giving him all the details that he needed, not just even giving him, he needs to, okay, from GoFund, ask him, he needs to provide it, get it from Casta's mom, provide it to the GoFund, only on that basis. But then Casta's mom is not sick. It's Casta that is sick. Casta and the mom bears a different last name. So in the hospital, Casta's last name is different from the mother's last name. So does money from a GoFund get transferred to a third party? No, it's supposed to be directly to the beneficiary. And who is the beneficiary here? Is Casta. And outside Casta, where will that money, what was the money meant for? For her hospital bill. So from Casta, supposed to go direct to the hospital. If they cannot get it to Casta, then they're supposed to also put it on Casta's medical account with the name of the hospital. Every person have that. The files are there. The file will be open for every patient, and the sort of treatment that you need and the procedures and the amounts that come with it. In this regard, we've talked about a chemo. Sometimes chemo person can go around two rounds or 3 rounds, and with checking those, that will determine whether the treatment is going well, whether they can stop it. If it doesn't, then they continue another round, and that the money is also stipulated there in the person's file inside the account. So this money could have been well distributed, sent direct to CASA, and from CASA, as far as CASA is in the hospital, it has a hospital file there, then it will be easy for the hospital to get the money, because CASA would have turned it straight away to them. So, but because they wanted to go through all this process of this middleman to be able to take something from it, to have a cut from the money. And that was why they did that. And the only person that could have been a willing partner, an anointed partner, let me say an anointed partner, because he's easy. JU is easy to be maneuvered by these people. It was JU and nobody else. Hey, Tina, hey, bro, welcome to the house. Era, welcome to the house. He was advised to give the mother the money. Yeah, that's what people say, but up till now, we don't really know what is really happening. So, Comfort Vico Real in Kenya, you take the father's middle name. Oh, in Kenya, you take the father's middle name. And the mother, oh wow, I haven't seen that before. And Marigold, Kevin said, Marigold, really, where is that video receipt? Wow. And Justin and Gina, the aunt said they don't want the cash. That's true. They are dragging this. Refund the dollars, and we will wait for the next scam and be ready to shut him down again. That's true. That's true. EBB, this should have been so easy without all this confusion. That's true. Former Timekele, hi, Kevin. And Marigo, look at Masubo one reaction today. Yes, I'm going to watch that again today. Gracie Griffiths, EBB, I think Marwa has a little money put back, but the trouble is he's cheap and damn mean and very tight with his money that he worships. That's true. His own money never really split like that. Maybe from his own YouTube director earning that stays in his account permanent, never a drop will drop out. The other one will be for every day. I need your help. You have to help me. I have an enlarged family. My family is expanding. We know we have to travel. We have to do this. I need your help. And that's at the end of every sermon. It's like after speaking, yeah, and it is. It's like collecting tithes all over every Sunday, every day. So that's exactly where we are. So the champ, okay, JB, they will not scam on our watch. That has gone. It's no more. They know the road is closing. Everything is tightening up around them, and everybody, all eyes are on deck, and we will keep on watching them, and we will keep on, letting the world know exactly where they are going to. Before they come step one, we are 2 steps ahead of them. So that's exactly what they're trying to learn now, that the situation is no more gingering for them. And there are people out here that are more wiser. You have intelligent reactors, intelligent keyboard reactors, all as a group that has made a difference, that has tried to open the people's eyes, widen people's eyes and mind about all this injustice this family has been perpetrating on innocent people, and even the vulnerable people, even somebody on the sick bed. It's unbelievable. So we're lucky, the people that they should be happy that they have people out here that have been able, to get them to be wiser, to see things that they didn't see about these guys. So this is exactly what it is. And Diana Sina said, Jason and Gina have been wondering how many GoFundMe they have that we might not even know about. Yes, that's true. It's possible. It's something that they have been doing over the years. Machete Dad wants to drink blood in Yabohanse village. He is giving us a receipt of his toxicity. City, yeah, that guy never stops, surprising us. We just keep seeing them because nobody has been able to tame them. That's why we keep advising them. These guys need to be tamed for once, so that they realize that they're not the only ones that have a police in their pocket. Yeah, Maureen, Conda, the other police to shoot Jane too. No, And why would the police do that? They should know that if something happened, then they are going in for it. They are under their pocket. I don't know what sort of a place is that. So Cavan said that David Jr. must have promised a machete that a cut from Casta's medical bill, go fund. Everybody going mad over Casta's medical bill, go fund. Don't be surprised. Could have happened because now they look so disappointed, disoriented, because for them that money was already there for them. It was already there for them. So now the final onslaught was when Casa's mom backed out from the premiere. So that was the final onslaught. So I think Mora didn't sleep well last night. He didn't sleep well. He would have said, hell, what is really happening? And that's why, and after he said he's going to, to report any person, he's going to give a copyright strike on any person that will use his video. But then I'm very sure many people that were watching would have been recording it live too. It's just that I wasn't there. If not, I would have also done the same thing. So he doesn't even know nothing, that there are people that are much more clever, 2 steps even ahead of him. He doesn't know that before he starts planning any of the scamming, there are people that already they're watching closely. So like the Casa on now, he was surprised. They thought they had even succeeded. They had succeeded. They had blackmailed the intelligent reactors by bringing the mother, and the mother saying the negative and the positive, I don't know. And at the end, they saw everything bouncing back on their neck. And they said, hell, where did we go wrong? How could they amend it? Then the brother thought, by bringing this live show, bringing the mother back, he can revive it. Then at the end, Casa's mom said, hey, I don't take orders. I don't want any condition. We don't need his help. So for him, this was the end of the show, to call it quit. But yet we don't know which other one is going to go into, because Mora never sleeps. He thinks, he dreams of every instance how he can continue, how the scam episode can continue. And he's going to continue. If you don't stop him, he's going to continue. But now he finds out that all eyes are on deck, watching him, following him squarely. And criminals, it's better for you to be 2 steps ahead of them, because they always try also to be 2 steps against even the law enforcement. So by this time around, the intelligent reactors, keyboard reactors, there are too many for him to counter. There are too many, because everybody is free to put out things here. Now, like we're talking now, we all type, we discussed, and we analyzed together. We see everything. And that is it. This is the power of a reaction. A reaction is here to stay, and it's forever going to stay, whether Mora likes it or not. As far as he brings his dirty linen outside here, we'll be here to analyze it line by line. That's it. So Kavan said, Justin and Jana, what happened to Mutua 3 wife kitchen gift to Marwa? Well, we're still here to see. And Kazan said a GoFundMe body allows the organizer to edit various aspects of the fundraiser, e.g. the title, goal, amount, and story, and communicate this change clearly to donors and the beneficiary. A probable reason it's open, that was open. Yeah, that's true. You have all these options to edit, but sometimes I think in this case they fell short of almost everything, because there's confusion everywhere, except Casta's mother has decided to give him details about Casta. But if the auntie could come out yesterday to say, no, we don't need his help. So I believe it was a final decision from the family. There would have been a motive, a reason, why the auntie came out to say that. There would have been a motive. And probably they wanted a shared partnership of the proceed coming in. And that shared partnership, Mora would say, I want 70%. My sister need 10%. My brother need 5%. And the other one, after all, how much is your hospital bill? We want to know how much it is. You can take the other one for baby Casta. So there would have been some sort of agreement or some sort of arrangement, approach that he would have used to approach the lady. And when you come on the live show, This is what you say. Stand by this word. And probably the lady would have discussed with other members of her family and they say, hey, we're not going to go through this because we don't know how this is going to end. Then we will come and become enemies of people that are helping us just to make these guys happy? No way. So I think she did the right thing for, for staying back, not appearing in that premiere. It was a right thing, and he would have tried and tried to persuade the lady to persuade, but she fell. He fell because it wasn't meant to be. It wasn't the right thing that he was doing. What they are doing is not to help Castor. It's for themselves first before Castor. Castor would have only seen a pinch of it, but glad enough, the mother has been able to realize a lot of money from the intelligent reactors and the cable reactor side that went directly into her account. So I believe probably they are comfortable with that because it came direct instead of this GoFund controversy in the whole internet, and a controversy that will never finish, a controversy that at the end of the day, maybe Mura end up giving her only 1,000 or 2,000 and keep the rest. So it was a good option, a good decision for her to opt out while it was still early. So that's what I saw there. Now, let's see what everybody's writing here. And Gracia said yesterday was a one step forward for Casa Mama and two Team Casa, yes. And I also said, because if the medical treatment receipts don't add up to 60,000 US, somebody is in trouble. Yeah, that's what they failed to know. And the October Rise, the travel commando is lost in his own masterclass. Yeah. So B2, the answer to him, Castor was not even going to show on his live stream because her niece needed rest after she had undergone 2 operations. Yeah, that was a good one. That was a good one. Just 19, I wonder what will become of the cancer group they have. Yeah, it was all meant, to use to suck out people, to suck out people. And how are we sure those people are really sick of cancer? These guys can manufacture everything. They can manufacture everything. So EBBV Moelo, I just subscribe. Hey, welcome. Please, let's subscribe to each other. Let's subscribe to all our newbies and the ones that we haven't subscribed, and watch a little bit of the video, at least to give us a watch hour too. We need this watch hour, guys. Please, just play our videos. You can just leave it on if you're doing something and let it run. That helps too to grow the channel too. So just Nigeria, it seems like he was calling maybe the mother's phone. The aunt said, I got his dollars. I got his dollars. Is it true? Is it true, Jason? Okay. Let's see. Diana, Cecilia, okay. In the morning, Conrad must be drinking that local liquor he brews in those hidden fields. His children call their lands. Yeah, the guy is very, very strange. He's a strange human individual. You don't even know what is inside him. Sometimes he manages a little smile, that little glimmer. It's something that has a lot behind. So October Rice, welcome to the house. Thank you, October Rice. See, it's so hot. The plan of cashing from GoFund derailed big time. He is worried he will return home empty-handed. That's true. That's true. He's going to go home empty-handed. The plan failed because it wasn't meant for him. They said 9 days for the thief and 1 day for the honor. So this time, he couldn't steal again this time. He saw something bigger than him. So, and the Marigo Cecilia, go look for mushrooms. Yeah. Also, Justin and Gina, Auntie was a good, she should come back. Yeah, I think she should come back with, or with other reactors. And then let's see exactly what is really happening. Yeah, Kenyan shillings, close to 2 million Kenyan shillings stock in a GoFund for Casa's medical bill. Yeah. But one has to, another thing, nobody even knows which hospital that Casa is. Not much is even known. Okay, because 13,676 US is close to 2 million Kenyan shillings. What the Marwas can do with that medical bill, GoFundMe money. Yeah, they can't do anything. It's either to return the money to the people that donated and let those people redirect the money direct into Casa's mother's account. Or if Casa's mother can provide the hospital where she is, people can donate directly to Casa's fund and mention the name of the hospital, and it will go. That's what people should do. I mean, there's no point just hanging around Mora. What has Mora got to offer there? Nothing. Mora wants his cut and nothing more. Hey, Nairobi teacher, welcome to the show. Thank you for joining the show. Monique, thank you for joining the show. I asked the same question. No, Nairobi teacher, hi, Auto, okay, and everyone in the house, welcome. So, and the comment said, Nairobi teacher Marwa privated the live stream right after it was over. Yeah, that's how I missed it because I was busy, and by the time I came back, I went straight to his channel. I scrolled and I checked and I clicked and I clicked, and it wasn't there. Then I tried to enter other lives to see it. So I don't have a clip of that live. I would have really, I was waiting for it. Yeah, but something took me out of it. If I like your description of Conrad, a very strange guy. Yeah, he's a very strange guy. You never really know because sometimes you can see him, he managed a little smile, a very small smile. And behind that smile, who is the man behind that smile? You never know. He's lived like that with a machete for so many years of his life. Has he ever felt threatened? Was there something that really warrants him to be carrying the machete all along? And for how long is he going to carry that machete for the rest of his life? We don't know. So there's a mystery behind him. You know, a strange individual, very strange. So Marigold and our teacher, we had our own live on V's live. Yeah, that's true. I gave you guys time to chat up and all that. Forgive me, guys. You know, it was my first time going on a silent live, and and when I came up to see all your concern, oh my God, I was broken. I said, oh my God. But also, I realized how much people care about me. If not, you people wouldn't have been there. And I saw how you cared, how you were asking, you were so scared. Is she okay? Is she okay? I felt, I felt loved by you guys. You guys are special. Thank you guys for the love, I love it. Thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. So Maureen said Anticonda ordered police to shoot Jane too. Why will police listen to him? Is he now a policeman, a commander, or commissioner of police? That's what I don't know because this police, because he pays them, they want to take laws into their hand. They forget that this is a human being. Yeah, if Alex on went just like that, then anything can happen to anybody. That is what they should know. They had a very good case with Alex on to have followed to the end. There was evidence, there was everything, but they let it go. Well, we don't know whether, I don't even know up to now, whether Alex decided to pursue, that case or whether he dropped the case against them. But it was a very good case to have, taken to another level to bring these people, to order at least. For once, let the court give them, even if they have to give them a bail, that if anything ever like that ever happened, that they will go in prison and they sign. All this could have died off, but whereby you let them go, what do you expect? It was bound to happen again. This is what we've been preaching every day, and they refuse to listen. Yeah. So, just Nigeria said, Zan, sadly, I agree. Karma will get them back. Yeah, they always talk about karma, and yet I think karma is their weapon. It's not our own. So, and the comment said, is it true a deal went to Mombasa to eat a baby? I think I heard something in passing today. I haven't heard about that anyway. Well, we still wear this straight is still and you will hear everything. Hey, Dr. Cheryl. Cheryl Cotto, welcome to the house. Thank you. Thank you. Former Tembekele Auntie, my brother, bless you. Bless up, bless up. Yeah. Baby, I am afraid for Jinto. Well, I think Jinto should wake up to, should be able to protect himself or make a formal complaint. If that police station will not take his complaint, he should go to the Hispania or what do you call it? There, I think they have a bigger office there and make a complaint and they take a lawyer so that they can send them a warning. Because if you ask somebody to shoot somebody, if there's evidence to it, then why not? Why not make a report? Then they need that report. It's important to make that, and to get himself secured, and other people in the village secured, who might also be facing this sort of a threat, which is not normal in every civil society. So, Vico, I also sent you an email. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I saw it. Thank you. Thank you, Cheryl. I saw all the love, and, it was something nice. I felt good, and I love you guys back to back. I love you guys too. So, Kevin, did you go to Mombasa to eat Atiko seed? Kevin, you thought Atito left anything there? I don't think so. If there was something there, I think raincoats could have also been there, for protection. So I don't think Atiko want to, take that part for now. Yeah, there's nothing there for him to. He's already in America. He can find loads and loads of beautiful, beautiful girls, young girls. So why this one? So, and Kevin said October Rising, G definitely has the mask of pregnancy on her face. We nurse can observe, Okay. um, Not really. Sometimes the way her face is, and when she put up the makeup and all that, the face can overshine, and all that. But anyway, nothing is hidden. So we see how it's going to go. At least we'll see some a little round something, shooting up. So it will be just in Gina. The only thing is we may not witness the karma. Sometimes it skips generations. Yeah, sometimes it skips, and sometimes it can happen. You never know, but you can't even know the time when it's going to happen. It can happen in different form, and then people said it could be generational or something, like a generational curse. It happened like that. Karma is like that. Karma is a sort of generational curse. That's what it is. So Kazan, Marigold, a lot of Kenge subscribers are clueless, and still fall for his full play, and the likes of Ju follow blindly just to get a validation and acceptance in the passport bro businesses. Yeah, that's what I said. I keep repeating that thing for the Ju. Ju, most there could be other followers like that doesn't come out. They are behind the curtain, or their monthly salary from their pension. They're sending it to Kenge. Yeah. But Ju comes out, stick his neck out. I do not know what that really prompt him to do this. Even the journeys that he made while in Africa, most dangerous areas that he went to with his health, with his situation. Well, he must be physically strong to even survive it, because sometimes I was a little bit worried about him. And I said, what's going on here? So, and Grazie Griffiths, my question is, why are all these younger men in Yabo Hands afraid of old Condat? Because he walks around with a machete? Well, it can be one of the reasons, because apart from that, somebody can wrestle him and take out the machete from his hand and said, now, let's do it as a man to man. But it seems like they are not even still ready. So that's the point. That's what I said. That when they are ready, they will liberate themselves. They will not wait for people to come from outside to fight for them, because people from outside, like us, we give them the indication of what is going on. If probably they didn't know, this is it, and you don't buy such indications. You just sit in your house and you get it free of charge. So they're supposed to stand up, to take off this burden from their lives, because it's now becoming a burden. The children will traumatize them. The father too will traumatize them. Nowhere. And the next thing, they're ordering police to bring for the police are supposed to be a friend of everybody. Community police is now in the pocket of just one family. So it's only when they're ready to stand up to fight, to defend themselves, then all that will go away. But apart from that, there is a problem, a big problem here. Because like Jinto now, if it's true allegedly that he asked the police to shoot him, then there's a problem here. There's crisis, a very deep crisis here. Because once the police are involved too, against the citizens in which they're supposed to protect, then there is a crisis here. There's a problem. So that's all they should know here. So, and Gracia said, my question is, why are all this, now to have said that, Gracia, because Machete Dad have a Migori police station in his back pocket. Yeah, Naru teacher also. I'm now resting. I'm resting today. Okay, Naru teacher. Back pocket, Kevin, allegedly. So, former said, Kevin, correct. Yeah, that's true, Maureen. NT, there's no rest when lazy people have entertainment. So you're asking NT to come out. No rest to come out, man, and let's gist. Fakere, welcome to the house. Thank you for joining the show. Hi everyone, passing by, can't chat, no problem. At least you're here. So Justin and Gina, please like the video. Justin and Gina said he was in the fields when we were in the village. Never bothered us at all. They take advantage of the ones they know won't fight back. That is true. That is exactly what they do. That's exactly what they do. Let's see. Pin. This one is quite different. It doesn't pin right here. Doesn't pin right. This is YouTube live stream, so it doesn't pin here. Only pin on top of the messages. Okay. So Cecilia said Gentoo got some good licks in. He knocked the gun out of the cop's hand to the ground. They say cop has to go to the hospital. Wow, this is the latest story. Then I have to get to this if I finish this. Wow, that is serious. That means Gentoo wrestled to save himself. Oh, imagine what they're doing in the village now. Can you guys imagine that? When you give these people chance, they will do more. We continue saying that. Alex had a very good case that could have straightened up these people. He had a very good case. It was just for him to wake up, to be guided, but he refused to. Alex was like this up till now. We don't know whether he did press charges. It was a very good case. If not, if they were remanded and taken to court and cautioned under fine, this wouldn't have happened today with Gentoo. It wouldn't have happened. It wouldn't have happened because this cannot continue like this. Things cannot continue like this. They have to liberate themselves before it gets worse. It's going to get even murkier than this. So Marigold, Vico Machete Man is on a massive... okay, let me take this out. Okay. Oh, what did I do? Just trying to take it out on pin. Okay. Yep. So, Monique said, Cecilia, you saw the... Careful. Cecilia, really, Gentoo could have lost his life today. Oh, my God. My God. Kazan, I agree. Gentoo boss bass them. Okay. I did not know Gentoo does not seem like a punk. Yeah. Gentoo and Cigano talked about it. Shiny, what a dysfunctional family. Shiny, welcome to the house. I didn't even see you. Thank you for joining the show. Thank you. Suffer from some sort of a mental illness. Yes, will he be charged for fighting the police? Wow. To Gerald, they seem to only fight. This is serious. Tigano was throwing bricks as the fight went on. Well, Tigano tried to defend the brother. That's it. Tried to defend the brother, you see. And these are things that can happen. You can find a stray, this thing hitting somebody, and that's the end of it. Tigano was throwing bricks as the fight went on. Okay, I hope not. Kazan ceiling habit. If that is the case, let's hope Kenges and the cops will not twist the situation and say to attack the cops. Imagine. My God, what is going on in that village? Wow. So Gracia Griffith said, Kazan Condat has gone round beating up most of them, so them better link up and learn to protect themselves. Yeah, they have to be able to protect themselves. Marigold Farmer, according to TG, Gentle Life, none of the men had badges on them. Okay, okay. If they had no badges on them or nothing, it can also be rogue police, fake ones that they just bring like that to come and pretend that they're police, because these people that are after everything. So Kavene, pregnant hormones change our looks. Imagine getting pregnant; she will be 2 times uglier. You got the tingle. You got the tingle, me too. That's true. That's true. That's true, Gentle. Dad told Machete Man to stop. Wow. Wow. Shiny, yes, a lot of rash, but why? Oh my God. To show, yes, Justin and Gina. Okay, Kazan, Shiny, I am of the same opinion. Kangas need help as soon as possible. I think they have mental illness too. They're not normal. They're not normal at all. Probably there's, I don't know whether there's incest. When you find some people with incest family, they behave like that. Monique, leave me in my bed. Man, most women look beautiful during pregnancy. We have a glow about us. Yeah, sometimes, some yes and some no. Gracie Griffiths, B2, that's so funny. And Tina Yabro, who said they were police. Okay, Glendora Davis, welcome to the house. Thank you for joining the show. Imagine when Mara comes back to the village, how crazy it will be. Well, this time everybody's eyes is on that village. We want to see what's going to happen when he returns, whether the slaves are going to reappear again, or is he going to appease them. I think they will not have people there. Probably, if they have people there, it will be people that probably they would have gone outside to hire, but not the real guys of the Yabu Hansons again, because they are now getting wiser, extremely wise. So that's what I see there. Grace said that's Kevin said, Grace said, that's not funny. Pregnancy is a beautiful thing. Most women glow in pregnancy. Well, some, yes, that's true. Let's hope the village men wake up. Former, correct, Cecilia, Tina. Jinto need to call a TV station and expose their assets. Yes, he needs to do that as soon as possible. And the China EBB, I know, believe he disfigured the wife's hand. No one is safe around that guy, not even his wife, nowhere. It's a difficult thing to manage because if with the wife you can fight and break the wife's arm, and it's been like that, and the children kept quiet. They didn't say nothing. Oh, man, even you're my stepmother, you're my stepfather, and you beat up my mother like that, break her arm, then you get it back. It will be back to back. Game is on. So that's what I see here. But they keep quiet, as if they're all still traumatized about him. They're afraid about him. Because when you look at what African Tigress said, that Demon said, he even wished Condat dead. And Condat's supposed to be her father. So when you hear things like that, who does that? Which child will ever open mouth to tell a friend or confide, even to confide, is your father? It's not even a stepfather. So when somebody said that, man, we really have to look at the brain of the person saying this thing. So there's something going on there. I think they suffer for some sort of I don't know. The brain needs to be corrected a little bit, a reset. The brain needs a reset. Their brain, because it's not normal. I can't imagine opening my mouth to say, "Wish my mother or my father dead." That's impossible. So for her to have said something like that, it is difficult to digest. So here we go, and let's see. Shiny said, Kazan, it was here where I lived. Those police would be cooling off in jail, and Conrad would be in an orange jumpsuit. That is attempted murder. That's true, because if you have to something with to do with the gun, then and once it's pop out, then it's attempted. It's attempted murder. That's what it is exactly. So Monique Mark said there is nothing going on in the village. It's all for drama and views. Well, sometimes we also think that way, but sometimes when it gets to this sort of encounter, it becomes an extreme encounter. And this extreme encounter, it's something that one shouldn't joke about it because the least mistake, one pop, can end somebody. So it becomes very heavy. Hello, Mashe, my friend. Welcome, welcome to the house. Thank you, my friend. Thank you for joining the show. Thank you. So Jason said, Monica, I didn't see anything. Now be careful. Condat is very good boxer. Auto, auto. So, okay. Hello, sending support, Mashe. Thank you, my friend. Thank you for joining the show. Thank you. So Kevin said, I wonder how much that village will get money if they only synchronize their scripts so they all benefit. Nyabohanse Village telenovela series. The series continue. It's something that is never going to end. It's something that if they were really, really intelligent, it's something that could have brought them a lot of gain, could have, expand the village, could have, opened loads and loads of doors because you find so many good-hearted people that were always there to help them. Donations coming in from everywhere. Donations, donations, donations. So it's a village that was even destined to be blessed. But they use their own hand to sabotage this help, con this help, turn it to like an entitlement in which it's not supposed to be. And yet there's so many vulnerable other societies, vulnerable villages across Africa, across other third world countries that would have appreciated this kind of help, that would have appreciated that part of this could have come to them, and they never had that opportunity. And now they just mess up, keep messing up everything, fighting themselves, trying to, unalive themselves. So who does that with a real normal brain? Who does that? It's a difficult thing to think of. So Shiny said, if it is true Agama is a prego, it could be that guy from Dominican Republic he was with before he went to Atito. Yes. Was it the tourist guide? Because he picks them most time as a tourist guide. And at the end, they end up in the other corner of the of the room. Let's call it that way. Let's call it that way. Well, but that Dominican Republic, depend on how many days she stayed there, depend on how many days. But anyway, let's see. But I believe with Atito, rent code would have been utilized because I don't think Atito will, leave that to go on like that. He has his life. He wants to achieve his American dream. So why would he, just allow himself like that? So it would have been almost impossible to, to just stay on like that. No, it would have been almost impossible. Mashe, welcome to the house. Let's subscribe to Mashe, please. Let's subscribe to my friend Mashe Flock. Mashe Flock, let's subscribe to Mashe Flock. Mashe, subscribe to other people here too, eh? You have a Kemi Klaus. Kemi Klaus, hey, welcome to the house. Thank you for joining the show. Thank you very much. So Mashe, subscribe to Jason and Gina, subscribe to Vimoelu, subscribe to Sonia Adventures is here too. And who else is here again in the house? Yep. So Tina, let's see, Shina said EBB Jetty. I said for a man to order the police to unalive someone, it is not his first rodeo. And it is always a lady, Jay, calling him to go fight people. Yeah, it's not his first time when somebody, every time, is thinking of how to unalive somebody, either through a fight, either massaging through the chest, climbing on the chest, either using a pew. So all that are signs of somebody that is psychologically disturbed, somebody that probably would have succeeded in doing that before. You guys shouldn't forget the guy that was walking in a Lady J's site and in which they accused of stealing some building materials, and they beat him up and beat him up and beat him up. And then some few weeks later, that guy passed on. So, and they said they even celebrated with a drink. And It's the same thing that they wanted to try with Alex, because they touch all the organs in which can send somebody unalive. That's where they were matching on him, matching. So it's a probable sign that they have been using the same tactics to do away with most people like that. And most family, they don't have money, vulnerable, they just accept the situation. And they'll just bury their loved ones. And that's the end of the story. And they'll come back and say, hey, after all, nothing happened. So with that, they have the power to continue, because everybody shies away from challenging them. When you don't challenge, you don't fight, then how would they stop? They will never stop. That's what I see here. So Calvin said, if Madman Moore did not come, Alex would have beaten Machete Dad and David Jr. Yes, that's true. If Moore didn't come, because I think Moore came with something and hit Alex on the head. And with that, he fell unconscious. He said he lost his power. And with that, they could be able to overpower him and even tie him. So if Gunmon did not show up there, he could have dealt with them. He could have dealt with them. He could have dealt with them. A Lady J is just like a woman. I think a very strong woman will beat her up, will beat him up, or her. if he's a she or her, I don't even know, man, woman. Yeah. So that's exactly what happened. So, Sonia Venture. Yeah, welcome to the house. Welcome, Sonia. Welcome to the house. So, Maria Brazil, there is no law in that village. It's a lawless place, because the law enforcement, who are the police, who are supposed to be friends of everyone, who are supposed to protect the interests of everybody, will not protect the interests of people. They only protect the interests of the Moras, because the Moras, they are under the payroll of the Moras. And that is what I don't know why up till now, no one in the village has been able to go to their police headquarters in the capital, bring instances file by file, all these things, and put it out there and let the police put in the police commission. They should have, every country have a police commission from the police headquarters. They have a police commission that is for disciplinary activities against their own officers that fail to carry on their job. They have always have these, commissions in every police force all over the world. They have a disciplinary commission within the force headquarters that takes care of, because they know most of their cases. It's like a military tribunal, because some in the military tribunal, sometimes outside cases, they don't want their officers to be tried in the normal court. So they have their own tribunal that established, and they see about all this injustice in which their men has been involved in. So the same thing with the police. The police have their own disciplinary commission in which they take them to first, and they question them. They check out everything, and if disciplinary action needs to be taken, then they can now convict them and send them to the law court with all the files to be convicted. So, but in Kenya, in Yabo Hands, every people just sit down and they just keep talking. And when one is unalive, that is over. Well, it is destiny. And these ones keep rolling the street. They think, oh, we've succeeded. After all, what can they do? Us nothing. So that's it. So Kemi said those intruders are the problem. Yeah, that's the situation. That's the situation. What can we do? We just keep seeing them. It's so sad, so sad. Monique said they will work out their shenanigans. Well, they will solve their situation one day, because when the bell keep tickling one by one, this one rub in, this one rub in, this one rub in, this one rub in, then it will get to a point that the Moras control everybody. Then they will decide who lives in that village and who doesn't live. If they come after them with machete, but I see young, healthy men who should be able to fight, and they are not ready. So who's going to go and fight? Instead, they come to social media to fight or to bring content out of it. No, it doesn't work like that. You have to help yourself first. For us, we're outsiders. So we can sit in our comfortable zone and talk. And after that, we're gone. But you guys live there. So Yamahan said, guys, wake up. Wake up, help yourself, set yourself free for once from this family, So, and Dr. Charles said, because they believe in the philosophy, we may fight among each other, but we protect everyone. We don't bring in the law. It doesn't happen. That natural philosophy doesn't happen. You have to fight for it. They believe in it. And for them, it's like the least thing is that we don't have money to go to the police to fight the police. We don't have money. If you don't have money, write like a petition, contribute money, go to the police headquarters, hold your placard, and said, we've been complaining. This is what is happening. And the local TV will be there. The YouTubers will be there with that placard. This is what is happening in Yabo. We're afraid to return home. Go in front of the police headquarters with your placard and write what you want, and in front there, protest. There's civil protest against injustice, against insecurity, in which the apparatus of security of the state is not protecting you anymore. It's protecting one part. So who are we? Are we still citizens of this society, of this community? And that's it. It will be carried all over. But people don't know how to, bring out their own situation. If not, they continue unaliving them one by one, either through the drink or through physical fight. Or now, like what we heard happen now, allegedly, we don't know yet. I'm still yet to find out about that. So it's a pathway of unaliving people one by one from there. And they have to wake up to rescue themselves before it is too late. Because nobody's going to come to fight for you. Your fight is your fight. My own fight is my fight. The indicators, are there to teach you, to tell them that this is the pathway, to safeguard yourself, But they don't do that. What can we do? Yeah. So Cecilia Herbert said protesting is not a vegetable in the village. Yeah, not in the village. That's what I said. They can go to the Kenyan police headquarters with the placard and said, our local police, these are the different instances what they have done against us. They are no more there for us. We are no more safe with a placard. The TV station, they should invite all the popular, the biggest YouTubers and the TV station. They will carry the news. The headquarters will feel embarrassed. We'll invite them before their disciplinary commission and interrogate them. And whereby they have their own, they should have even a human rights lawyers, even from Nairobi, once they see something like that. There's some human rights lawyers that will be interested. Hey, this is a good case. Let me go for it. They will come in a group and they will carry on the story to see the end of it. But whereby they keep sitting down here and talking or coming to the social media, we will look at it. We are in a different land. We're far away. We enjoyed it. We enjoyed the show and we carry on. We react on it. But then at the end of the day, who goes back to suffer the blunt? It's the same people. So that's the situation here. That's the difference here. So Cecilia, yep, EBB said, can someone in Kenya not call a TV station? It's the same thing I've been asking too. And also said, Novico, we need a street justice. Learn how to protect yourself. Yes, they're supposed to also be able to, give a good fight back. And that's it. You wrestle me and I wrestle you. And next time the person knows your power, he's tested your weakness, he's tested your toughness, and he'll say, no, that one is a no-go. Better don't go near that one. And that's it. But you have to start something. So Glendora said, eventually they will have gangs forming one against another. Yes, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. Yeah, because it's never going to continue forever. Tina Yabro, there's a dump ass statement. The police get paid to protect and save. Yes. Hello, Nixon. Welcome to the house. Thank you, Nixon. Welcome to the house. Yeah, they pay the police to protect them, to do their dirty jobs for them. They pay the police to do that because if not, why would a small village like that, there's supposed to be harmony, a small place that God sent to help us, to help you guys, to open doors for you guys. Why don't you embrace them? Instead, you make even the donors look stupid. They give you something. Tomorrow, what you're supposed to take one, you ask for 5. Tomorrow, you keep lies upon lies. Because Mora had indoctrinated lies into the brain to be able to suck out from the donors that what you give is never enough. They want more. So that is wrong. Yeah, there are people that still appreciate. There's some people that still appreciate, and there's some that don't appreciate. And it's all over the bed. Somebody needs to even respect a common sympathy that somebody's showing on you, giving. Somebody needs to even respect it, not pushing the person to the edge to drain the person completely of everything. It's just not fair. It's just not fair. It doesn't sit well. So when I see things like that, I'm a sort of wow. So, and Maria Brazil, they should do a petition to investigate the corruption in the police. Yeah, that's what they need to do that. It's important to do that. And Chinese say right now, no one knows where Matiko is. Yes, that's what they said. They said Matiko has gone missing in the hospital. That one we heard, was it last week or 2 weeks ago that that it's gone missing. So who knows where he is? Who knows? Okay. Kazan said, Chemicals, I feel you, Kenge family is way overboard, and their attacks on Masubo ongoing a year plus. He said today in his channel that the Kenges went to attack him in his own home, now Gentoo. Yeah, it happens. It happens. Well, they decide to keep quiet. When you keep quiet, what do you expect? You have to fight back. You don't fight back, and this is what you get. Then the other person think you're weak. You have to tell the person, me too, I'm strong. So Tina Yabru said, call the capital and tell them it's a village full of unalive MFs, and see how fast they come. Well, sometimes you never know, but I think a protest could have been the best, because with a protest, you have one of the TV stations there, and maybe one or two, YouTubers that they used to go live talking about things like this, and everybody will see. So if the message didn't get clear to them, at least somebody can give the police indication, hey, have you seen this thing going on? Is there something you can do to stop? Maybe an MP or parliamentarian or a minister, somebody can get embarrassed, said, hey, what is going on in street here? And call the boss of the police. You have to look into this case. We want to know what is happening there. So this is exactly where it is lacking. So this one, that physical contact, open contact with the media and all that, with the placards, that could have been much more faster and easier, because if you write petition, you keep writing and writing. But anyway, petitions are good to write. You write so that when you're going to make your protest, you use it to as part of the evidence of what you people have gone through, petitions you have filed and all that, and it wasn't heard. And at the end, you decide to come out now with this protest. So it's still something good, so that even if uh, what you call these lawyers decide to to take over it, at least they have evidence, they have something in their file, to go along with. That's what I see here. So Pamela Ward, welcome to the house. Thank you for joining the show. Thank you. So I can see, let's see again. Steve E, bless you up. Welcome to the house. Thank you, Steve. Thank you, Steve, for joining the show. Thank you. So this is exactly what it is. It's like the people, they need to wake up to help themselves. The Moras, they are running out of time, how to make this international money. The road are closing deeply, and after this, whatever go fund that he wants to do, the one that he added his name, that he created a list for. I don't know whether he said he has that list maybe in his own private community, people suffering from cancer, and yet he doesn't believe in Western medicine. So how are you going to help them? You are going to use probably a psychological hypnotizing, what should I say, reverse psychology, to make them feel they need help. And probably it's not even cancer. So Emora is up to something else. I think we should watch closely. If there's a way to stop him too, he opened such kind of a GoFund cancer, he has to bring the certificates, and not certificates that, not fake certificates, because we have to also tackle everything. He has to stop it. He has to stop. He cannot be using people back to back for nothing. It just doesn't go well like that. So Cecilia said, Tina, I think they started throwing bricks too. Then they back off. Oh my God, this was a serious one. Serious one. Nixon, what I am glad to say is controversial. The Koreans are a warlike people. It is in their DNA. They are among the few tribes that do not fear the Maasai. I lived with them as a kid in Kericho Kericho. Tea farms. Okay, Nixon. Okay, yeah. Then you know exactly how they are. But if they are really a warlike people, the Koreans, this is the part of the Nyabohanse people, then why do they allow the Moras, you know, to take them for granted, to use them, if they're supposed to have been able to fight? Well, the initial something right now is that they have been able to free themselves from this, they have been able to free themselves from this slavery. That's the only thing they have succeeded to do right now. Except they decide to go back there. We never know when Mora come back. When Mora come back, we will be here. We will see who among them have gone back into enslavement. We will see. Apart from Gunmo is there forever their slave. Is there forever their slave. So that's what is happening here. So Shiny said, Cecilia, that was a close call. Gosh, that is a life altering event that will live with Gentoo. If I'm Gentoo, I'm filing charges. Breman, welcome to the house. Thank you for joining the show. Angela, I'm late. Yeah, but I made it. Thank you. Thank you for joining the show. Yeah, that is Gentoo needs to file charges because what's really happening there? They are not happy to see that J Castle. That J Castle, it's not it's running them crazy because now they are trying to imagine, is it going to be bigger than Villa Medellin? How is it going to look like? So they're not happy. They don't want other people to progress. They want them to remain under their feet, to worship them for the rest of their life. That is the problem. That's the problem. And Gracie said the Nyabohanse man need to think of something public that may shame conduct, and that messed up his foolishness. Yeah, they have to do something. They have to fight back, defend themselves. That's it. So Nixon said, Rico, when violence is aware of solving disputes, the most violence win. Yeah, sometimes you have to consider, what is my option? Because if you are in a battlefield and you look left, you look right, you're being surrounded, what do? You have to be able to fight back to at least get to safety. So they have the ball is in their court. You know, we don't encourage violence here, no, we don't encourage it. But if need be for you to defend yourself, you see yourself in such a, somebody is trying to unalive you, you have to be able to defend yourself, at least get out of that bad situation. That's exactly what it is. Tina Yabro Marwa's place is not a villa. That's a plantation. I know. I call it a White House a mental hospital, because that's what he said. He was going to build a mental hospital in the village for his people. But I think the hospital should first feature him and his family as the first inaugural inaugurated patient. They should be the first. The card, hospital card, first hospital card should be for them. So with that, we know exactly where they are coming from. We know whether the brain can be reset, because the brain needs to be reset. It's not normal, no normal. Human beings will behave like that. There's something going on. There is certainly something going on. It's not normal. So Breman said, Steve E, hi. Okay. Cecilia Hebert, in this case, eye for eye is necessary. Yeah, eye for eye, tooth for tooth. Because now the police is unable to protect them. So who's going to protect you? You have to fight for yourself. That is where the ball is. The ball is in your court. Since if the police cannot protect you, what do? And if you don't fight for yourself, then you're gone. They're going to unalive you. You know, freedom is supreme. Nobody has the right to take other people's freedom. Nobody. They don't have the right to do that. But Pamela Modest said that J Castle is killing them. Yes, along with his car. They want to know why Gentoo is making it. That is true. They never believed, because they keep drumming that they should continue. The people, the villagers that live in mud houses, they want to continue to live in their mud houses. We are rich. So to see other people's efforts trying to build, even like a Masubo on now, it will give them sleepless night. Now they see Gentoo J Castle. They're imagining, how big is it? Is it going to be as big as the Mora's own, or how? So I think it gives them a lot of a headache sleeping overnight to think about it, because for them, it's not just possible. All the donations supposed to have come through them, then they'll give some pinches. But glad He made that video of his most ungrateful friends that blew everything apart, that everybody knew they have to, you know, start on with their life, take control of their lives. So that's it. That's it. That's it. But it was good because Gentle wake up. He wake up after trying to severe contacts with Gentle, with his friends, any person from his own circle having contact with Gentle and all that stuff. It's like isolating you. You can't have contact with the normal people you used to have contact with just because of one man going after you in every way, calling you names. And well, he was able to, to break through from that, which was very good. But I wish other villagers too are still able to, join hands together and break through like that, embrace that freedom for once and use it to empower themselves and bring a little bit of stability because when they know that these people, they're ready to fight back, they won't near you. But when they know that you're not ready to fight back, then the urge to continue is there, it's there. And they know the position where to honor life. If you climb on somebody's chest, somebody's heart, and be marching up and down from the neck, you can break the collar, the spinal cord, and from there you can remain in the wheelchair. And after that, you go to the family. Oh, they send greeting to the family. They send apology to the family. Oh, we don't have money. We can't go to the police. Whereas somebody's life has been destabilized. So it's a very bad situation that we've seen ourselves in that village. It's difficult. It's like we are stuck there. We are stuck. And yet they are so lucky to have people like us that have been able to broaden their mind, to show them how a modern society should function, to make them at least live responsibly, live decent. Because most helps that comes a lot from donors. And the people that, even when they don't have, they still chip in. But people they also need to appreciate it. But because Mora does not appreciate nothing for Mora's own, for him, is going to get it for the rest of his life. Just enough for him to open mouth and people are watching. And at the end of the day, I want this, I need this, and they give it to him. So it's never going to end. So that's the situation that we see ourselves here. So let's see what everybody's writing before we wind up. Shiny. Hi, Angela. The Bangaran never ends. No, it never ends. It's here to stay, and we continue to follow to see the situation day by day, and the least we can add, we add. But anyway, most of what we're talking here are miscellaneous things that had happened in the past, and the receipts have also already been out there. So this is just like summarizing most of the characteristics of this certain family that has become another thorn in the flesh of most of the villagers there. So we just hope they should be able to wake up to defend themselves when it is not too late. Marigold, Angela, hello, love. Jintu said heavy hands, corn pops, was asking about out G Castle and J Scar. You can imagine. That castle is giving them headache. That castle gives them a lot of headache because for them, they thought their own will be the White House there. They thought that was it was going to be the only one so that the enslavement will continue. And they will be the colonizers and these ones will be the slaves. So they wanted it in that pattern. It was a pattern well led and planned to last over time, over the years. And the small development coming in will have to come through them. All the donors will chip it through his own pocket, and he'll be the one doling it out. And we also heard how they have a WhatsApp group, and they're mentioning who will build the house first this one, second this one, third this one, detailing everything. So probably, since now they all have their own details on how to, help them, how donors can reach them on their channels, that also give Mora a lot of problem because he knows that having that kind of a detail on your bill, that everybody will go there, whoever wants to help you. It's just like what happened to a Mama and family. A Mama and family will write their telephone number on the screen, big letter, that everybody will see that want to help them. Oh my God. So let's see. Tina Yabro said, did you guys see David Jr. talking about one of the con mom students? Hell, he looks the same age as her. Yeah, can be possible. Okay, let's see. Cecilia Heaven Yabohanse will end up on national news really soon. Wait, well, let's see. Let's see what is going to happen. Because when it gets to this level, if what is happening with the Jintu today really happened, then it's going to be a rough something. You know, they just have to wake up to help themselves. So Kazan said, Vico, the other issue is the village reactors are at close range, and Kenges are using them to remove their frustration due to exposure on YouTube streets. Other reactors are far away and costly to bribe. Yeah, that is true. That's true. Other reactors, Ken reactors are far away, so it's difficult for them to be bribed, and they are more, more balanced than the one here that a little bit, I don't know, today this one, today this side, and I'm not against anybody, but at least we're only talking about their own safety. They should not allow these people to override them. They should unite, not this one the other way, this one the other way. Some all these little fracas that won't allow this unity, because if you are divided, in unity you can stand, you can fight a common enemy, but you're divided. A divided house cannot stand. Then how can you fight to liberate yourself? So that is what they should always put into consideration, that together we stand and together we can overcome all this burden. But when you are divided, then it brings a problem. So this is my fear here. This is my situation here. Okay, Kazan Vico, the other issue is, okay, I've read that Angela Mam, he would never be able to do that here. Promise you. Well, let's see what will happen. Maria Prasao, they all live in a permanent competition. Yeah, that's true. That's true. So Tina Yabro said, elders lost their points with me when they step out of character. Well, it's true, but sometimes it happens. What can we do? And Tina said, David says everyone wants to know what he is building. Well, I thought he said he wanted to do a mini apartment or so for a tourist or something like that. With David Jr., today he says this, tomorrow he said that. So you never really can tell exactly what what are their plans about doing things. It's difficult to imagine and understand. So in the Marigold said, Maria Bet, the family is the only one that's violent in the village, and nobody else attacks anyone in the village. That's true. It's a very peaceful village, just like what Justin and Jenna said, that everybody they met, they saw that probably this is why they're attacking them, because they are very, they're very peaceful people that just want to, manage their life, mind their business. But at the same time, that they also felt that probably this is why they are being mistreated by these guys, which is true. So, and Tina said, elders, okay, I've read that. Okay, Marigold, Maria, but the family is the only one. Yeah, I've read that. Angela, Tina, and he not the old, so they really need to stand up to him. He's not the only old man there. They really need to stand up to him, because if he's an old man, don't try to unalive you, then why would you try to fight back? So it's dangerous. So they need to also stand up to separate, to help themselves. So Kung Fu, hey, is building a building a broad Kung Fu. Yeah, he said mini apartment. When he said mini, he said for tourists. It's going to happen. Yeah, because he will bring them there. The ones that he wants to do use for nodal business and all that stuff. So everything, a lot of things will happen there at the end of the day. So let's watch out. Then we see exactly a lot of things will happen there. That we know very well. A lot will happen there. A lot of things will happen there, but let's see exactly how it goes. So that's where we see there. So Angela, it's okay to be peaceful, but don't allow anyone to fight you and steal your peace. Yeah, that's true. They are peaceful people, but then somebody is trying to take their rights from them. Is trying to take their peace from them by giving them knuckles and every time, and All that name calling, physical fighting, physical confrontation. That means I can't even be free to walk on this street because I might be afraid that you could at the same time be passing there. Then it's like taking your rights from you. You don't even have your freedom anymore in your own community. Talk less of like you were living in another community. If you're living in another community, you can say, yeah, it's because it's not my village. Better let me go back to my village. And whereby this problem starts right from inside your village. Where do you run to? Because your village is supposed to be your house. That even when you go outside, you can always come back to your house. But here you are right inside your village. You're not feeling free. What kind of life is this? What kind of life is this? Sometimes I think of all this and I said, hell, when will this stop? They have to fight for it. Freedom has never been granted without a fight. When it comes to, if you have to fight for it, then you have to fight for it to regain your freedom. It's your country, it's your village. You need it. If the police cannot even guarantee you, how are you going to do it? Then the police is not serving the interests of everybody. Then they need to be reported to the police commission, police headquarters. Yeah. And let an investigation, proper investigation be carried out in the whole village to see all the atrocities that they have been doing, because they could be the ones that we don't even hear about, that will go under the carpet. Yeah, so the one that we're talking are the ones that we've seen. Probably some of them, those ones are not even on the YouTube, so nobody will even know. So that's it. Angela said it's okay to be peaceful. Okay, also Angela, yeah, they do too soft. Condat just want to box somebody. I think so. I think so. It's about to do that. Yeah. If what happened today is really true. And a Kung Fu, yes. Yeah, that's exactly what I said. Martin was suggesting to Lady J, a bomb production house. It's going to happen. I think that's what he's trying to do there. That's what he's trying to do there. Jiggly, jiggly, jiggly shenanigans, Cecilia. And the Stevie said, hello, Kung Fu. Okay, Kazan, Vigo. There is no guarantee that a second attempt to create a fundraiser will be approved, especially if the previous fundraiser was closed due to a lack of evidence or other policy violations. Well, let's see what they are going to come up with. If they want to rename that GoFund, or if they want to put the mother's name, or now they can rename it and put another person's name. They can do it. They can do it, or ask the people to get their refunds back and we name it after this one. But is it still going to be for CASTA, or are they going to direct it, the funds now to the hospital, CASTA, and mention the name of the hospital so that it will go between CASTA's account and the hospital? It's still for CASTA, but is in her hospital account with that hospital. So that could have been the safest way to safeguard the money for the final purpose. That's the end user being CASTA. But if anything short of that, then there's something is not really going better here. Then we're just allowing them to continue going that far. So, and let's see, Nixon, Berisha, Kazan, they will use Aaron Dante. No, Aaron Dante, I think Aaron Dante is out and out. Aaron Dante will not want to come back again after what he saw. So for Aaron Dante, there's a closure on that one. I don't think he wants to do that because Aaron Dante tried to even offer money to intelligent reactors, not to react on it. That is what I learned. And everybody refused. And they said the show must go on because he knew, for him, he was afraid. He knew what he was getting into. He knew these people could have ruined his life, his business. The IRA can come after him. So probably that was why he went as far as offering to pay money for silence. And it didn't work. And at the end, he stepped aside and went back home. But this very last time that we saw him in Argentina, man, what was the visit for? Because I remember at that time I said, oh, probably this meeting is maybe to get his money that the Mora was owing him, or they have another business, a passport bureau business, and Marwa wants to propose to him. It was either to take back the money that he was owing him, or for the passport bro business. Well, but at the end, up till now, we don't know. We never know. There could be something still in the box that hasn't been unboxed. So, but we are here. We will see. We will get to know exactly what is really going to happen, because there's a lot happening between these people. Because Mora, you catch him on the left hand, he uses the right hand. His brain is always thinking 24/7. He thinks he is, or he can be two heads, two steps over us. But sometimes we are also two steps ahead of him. Before he tries to unleash whatever package that he has, unbox what he has, then we are already there with our own solutions, with everything, which is always at the end of the day, it comes back exactly on how we predicted, with most of people trying to investigate deep inside, like a Kung Fu. Kung Fu can get a lot of tools, can work on a lot of tools to bring out a lot of things. The same thing with Jetty. Jetty too is very good too in this field too, to bring back most of this stuff. So at least we have good, intelligent people here, reactors here, and the keyboard reactors too, that knows exactly how to, expose this stupid scamming skill of Marwa. That's all they have. They only have the scamming skill. And probably we don't know when that will stop, but we'll see how it will go on. So let's see. Okay, Kung Fu was greeting Breman and Steve. ABB Marwa likes to relocate money. Didn't he said something about helping other cancer patients? No. Did he said they said, oh, they put all the that he has a list. He had created a community list with all the names of the cancer patients that he intends to help. Yeah. So who knows whether he's going to change that CASA on, since the family doesn't want it, and bring it to rename it to this group that he has. But even then, how are we sure those people are really cancer patients? Or he's just trying to use them to make money, to create another scam again? Because this was already a scam in the process by saying he had created a community page like that for people with cancer to come to him. Then there was a scam here in progress, in a developmental pathway to full scam. We have to know who are these people that indicated that they had cancer, that are on his list. Who are they? We have to know. We have to know, because this is another scam, But thank God that he brought it out. If not, we wouldn't have known. Yeah, but since he said it's an open book, he brings out a lot of things. We are here also, to dialogue with him, to see exactly what he's saying, whether it's a real thing or not. But we know it's all about scamming, and that's it. So Tina Yabro think Jean too said he brought a large washer and dryer. Wow. Aaron Day. Okay. Nixon Beresha. Oh, okay. My speaker is gone. Then I think I'll be rounding up now, so that we can all let me read the last comment, then I'll be rounding up. So, okay, put number two speaker. So, and if you said Mara likes to reallocate the money, yeah. Okay, I've read that. Tina Yabro Jintu said he brought a large. Okay, Tina Yabro Aaron. Nixon, the Kenge family are the proverbial green-eyed monsters. They do not want to see a G Castle. AM goes to her farm to plant a demon, goes to a piece of land to catwalk, while B. Aaron B is stuck at 3,800 subs. Yeah. Yeah, they all do, because they all do. They just continue to think that the only way they can succeed is to scam. Despite that, he has a YouTube salary in which he can also live comfortably in the village. In the village, it's not that they spend so much about food. Food is cheaper in villages all over Africa. In most villages, it's always cheaper than living in the capital. So he has a large house. That is enough. It's only about the maintenance, if he can maintain it, because you can never erect such a massive structure without having plans about the maintenance parts and people to keep the place. So that's all what is lacking, and this level will never be there. So we see again what is going to happen. And Marigold, let me read the last one before we said goodbye. And Marigold said, "Oh, ABB." Devania himself came to his channel to say he bought soft iron rods, which I suspect have already gone into the building. He was bending one. Yeah, that's true. So, wow, to us. Yes, Auto. We're about to close. And I'm so glad to have you guys here. I'm sorry about yesterday. And now I make up for it. Now I know how much you guys care about me. And I'm so, so glad to have you guys here today. Yes, I've talked my brain out today. Thank you guys. Kazan had said, Nikki, okay, yeah, I've read that. So, thank you everyone. Kazan, Auto, Marigold, Angela, EBB, Nixon, Tina, and Kung Fu Fanta. I think some of the people, let's see how many are still in the house. Okay, Steve E, Cecilia Herbert. Yep. And Pamela, are you still there? Form, are you still there? Auto. Yep, Marigold. And let's see. Shiny, Glendora, Nixon Beresha, Maria Brazil is still there. Okay, we'll be signing out now. If I miss somebody's name, please forgive me, Dr. Cherry. If I miss anybody's name, just forgive me. And Justin and Gina, thank you, Kemi Klaus, thank you for joining the show today. So we talk again, we chat again another time, maybe tomorrow. So have a pleasant day. I go to bed, and my local time here is 0:51. That's 9 minutes to 1 a.m. Thank you guys. And wow, let me see what's my temperature here like today. Wow, 1 degrees. Well, 1 degrees is not bad. It's -1. It's not bad. It's okay. I like it. So please give the video a thumb, give the video a like before you leave the live stream. Give the video a like. So we'll see again in the next banga. See again. Let's see. So Angela B2. Yeah, B2. I didn't say hello to B2. Okay. Kampala. Yes, Kampala. Sorry. Thank you, Kampala too. Yeah. Yeah. Pamela Modesa, where is Nairobi teacher? Nairobi teacher, where are you? It's gone. Nairobi teacher is already sleeping, snoring. Thanks for Beresha Marigold. Yeah. Everybody's snoring. B2, good night all. Kazan. Yeah, Kazan. Yeah. Kazan, Angie. Yeah, it's good. I didn't forget. I hope I didn't forget anybody. So, guys, Steve E, bye-bye all. Thank you, guys. We'll see you again. Thank you.